Yo, this is X-Treme, and man, if you get a chance, I gotta go and check out soulfulnights.com.
Yo, like you just worked on some really big projects, so can you tell us a little bit about what you worked on?
Yeah, well, I mean, recently I just did a song on Raekwon's new album, Shine vs. Wu-Tang, and then the song is called Molasses. It's with Rick Ross and Ghostface, you know, so it's one of the feature joints on his album, you know. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. So, you know, I've been working for a long time, working with Ghost and Neo, and Jada, Kanye, Jay-Z, DMX, DJ Clue, a lot of people, yeah.
So then you've been in the booth with everybody.
Yeah.
So then saying that you've been with like the bigger names of, you know, in hip hop, what inspires you still? Like what keeps you going?
That's a good question. You know what it is? Music has got a little bit out of balance. Like where it's like you just really hear one side of things. Like when I came up, you know, we grew up on everything from NWA to Ghetto Boys to Tribe Called Quest to Coogee Rap. It was a mixture.
Right.
Now it's just like one thing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess what inspires me as a producer is to kind of bring another spectrum back to the forefront. You know, like hip hop is just kind of the real hip hop stuff is kind of swept under the rug. And I always want to bring that back to the forefront and make real music. Like not to take out what's going on right now, but add to it. Like let it be a balance. Like it's okay. I like to listen to Gucci and Waka, but I like to hear 95% of my day. You know what I'm saying? I like to break it down and get some more different type of stuff, and I want to represent that different. So. Okay.
So well, with that being said, like. What do you think has been the biggest change in hip hop for producers right now?
Man, many. I mean, because the whole record business has changed. So with that happening, you know, we had to change from how the records are being produced to the level or the amount of records that you get a chance to actually produce and put out per year. You know, because people's budgets is messed up and things of that nature. Then you got your prices that you might have charged in '99, 2000. You bought at half that rate now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so, you know, I think what's changed is that it's promoting. The good thing about it is promoting entrepreneurship and independence. It's a good time for like producers if they don't, if you can't go out and sell a beat to somebody, then you should be able to go get you an artist and create an artist and then put that artist out and let that artist carry that flag forward. And this is a good time to do that. So I look at it that way. It's an opportunity. It means more if you can like bring up the next Jay-Z or the next Kanye, you know, and nobody know that person, you make them a star, you'll eat way longer than you will, because at the end of the day, you know, they can always say, oh, well, that track was hot, but he had Rick Ross rapping on it, or he had Jay-Z, or he had, you know what I mean? Yeah, but if it's a nobody, somebody nobody never heard of, and everybody love it, now it's gonna be like, man, who did that? Who put that out there? They go look into the producer. So and it's gonna make Jay-Z and all the people want to work with. But really, man, it comes from building. And that's another way, you gotta build your craft. You can sit in the crib all day with a gang of beats, but if ain't nobody rapping on them or nobody hear them, it's like, what are you really learning how to do? But if you go build with an artist, you learn how to record, you learn how to write, you learn how to come up with hooks, you learn how to mix the record, make it sound like it's supposed to sound. So I mean, you learn more than just doing the beat, because it's difference between beat makers and producers. A producer can make a song, but a beat maker just makes a beat. You see what I'm saying? And the beat maker don't get paid that much.
Okay. So then, when it comes down to it, like, so what can we expect to see you next? What type of projects can we see you doing next?
I'm trying to do a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, outside this Raekwon album, it's dropped March 8th. It should be out that time. Everybody see this. Man, just look for me on any independent level, man. Like I'm trying to build new artists. You know what I'm saying? I got an artist myself now called K Fox. That's an R&B artist I'm working with, independent. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to put our movement out there with soul, you know, soul R&B act. And then, man, I'm working on a lot of just projects around Chicago, trying to get back to the roots of Chicago and help the artists out around here. You know what I'm saying? So you just look for a few things coming up.
Hey, so then, where can everybody find you? Like, you know, because you mentioned promotion. So how can people find you?
I got my Twitter. My Twitter is X-Treme. When we spell it X-Treme, Extreme _beats with a Z, B-E-A-T-Z. That's on Twitter. You know what I mean? I got my MySpace, Extreme Beats 72. You know, and that's I'm on the net that way. You can get at me. I'm always on there talking crazy.
Make sure you're following the movement on Twitter at Soulful Nights, Facebook at soulfulnights.com, and YouTube channel Soulful Nights.